Greetings, humans! Welcome, everybody. I'm here. Who wants some doom? You? Do you want doom? Do you want me to take you to a place of great relief? Do you like walks in isolated woodland? Are you sick of what's happening in the news? Then I am just your chap. Greetings, everybody. If I don't know what sort of introduction that is, but it's the only one you're getting. Welcome all. Hello, Anachronista. Good morning, Yvonne. Slay, Paula. Now, I would like to make it very, very clear that the human's throat has been absolutely fine all day. She has not coughed once. Up until she decided it would be a good idea to do some vocal warm-up. You know how she's been coughing her lungs out? Well, she thought she'd do a little vocal warm-up, be all professional about this. And now she's been coughing, and now her throat feels absolutely rubbish. So, everybody, I think we're going to have to prepare ourselves for another slightly coffee live. Hello, Spastides! Yeah, Human thought it would be a really good idea to do some vocal warm-ups, have a warm drink, you know. Do all the stuff that grown-ups do for the voice. It's not working. Hello, Sun and Shane. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Indeed, all of that and more. Kyle, we are not naming the badger. Badger has 3 names thus far. Bodger, Honey, or Beatrice. I favour none of them. I know, Anachronista, right? If it's for grown-ups, don't do it. Human, lesson learnt. Lesson learnt. She tried so hard. I mean, to be fair, she hasn't tried very hard in a long time to be a grown-up. But it just goes to show. Now her throat feels all all husky and wheezy. And she was absolutely fucking fine, Human. Don't poke the bear. Greetings, Bill. Oh, I'm so perky. It's annoying me a little bit, isn't it? Aren't I annoying? Aren't I? Sebastian, you like Beatrice, doesn't matter. The badger is not being named. Siren Shane, the humans are grown up. In age only. It's in age only. Paul, it's too early to be perky. Go find Blettin. Milk me, Daddy. Apple user, you've lost your AirPods. Well, if that's not a cause for a national crisis, I don't know what is. Anyway, everybody, I'll tell you what else is a cause for a national crisis. We have an escape room, but we also have a little story. Human went rogue. While writing the escape room, she accidentally wrote a little story. She tried to write the ending. So we have a choice today, and we'll set the poll running in a minute as to whether you want to hear the story or you want to do the escape room. Yeah. But we'll do that in a minute when everyone else is here. Are we going to talk about the Pope? Well, oh, hello, Sock Monkey. Hello, Mutu. Look, guys, all I can say is you've brought it upon yourself. Either, I mean, I don't know what to suggest. When we get the next guy, either jiggle a bit harder or don't jiggle at all. I think that's the only lesson we've learned from this, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, Human, you're coughing. Oh, dear. I've given the Human too much latitude. I promise you, Paula, I will be keeping her on a much shorter leash. And then I'll hand it over to DC anyway. And now, Christy, yeah, I know what people are going to vote for, and it's my own stupid fault. We'll get on to that later. Good morning, Miss Susie. Good morning, Zula. What, Miss Susie? Really? Siren Shane, am I going to be the next Pope? Oh, do you know what? That isn't a bad idea, is it? I mean, there's all of this, you know, me for world leader and everything. I've never really thought of myself as a spiritual leader. Do you think I have the right set of morals for it? Oh, good news, Apple. Apple users found their AirPods. Oh, everyone breathe a sigh of fucking relief. Anyway. Oh, Sebastian says, good morning, Kettle. Don't tell me you're a Kettle fan now, are you? Really? That's better, Miss Susie. That's better. That's better. Right. Oh, and we need to get information about the UK local elections. I mean, genuinely human, maybe we do. Kettle is not love, kettle is not life. Juella DeVille? Jules, is that you? Oh, hello, Froggis. Anyway, everyone, I'm going to say hello to Katie as well. Anyway, yes, the kettle has a sticker saying fish toucher. You don't need to be Catholic to be the Pope. I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure that they only have a couple of stipulations, and I'm pretty sure that's one of them. Oh, who's going to get the red wine already? Oh, have one for me. We didn't think of that, did we, human? No. Hello, Chloe. Bill, your game. Okay, Bill for Pope. Well, I mean, why not? High and by, Chloe, high and by. You don't, what, who misread your message? What? Anyway, I'll be honest, guys. Whoa, yeehaw! What was that? That was bad. Anyway, Jules Human had a lovely birthday. Thank you very much for asking. It seems forever ago, doesn't it? Don't let her milk it. Oh, PG, I like you. A Bordeaux collie. Oh, God, don't I need one of those. I don't know what we were talking about. Oh, salutations, Ace. How are tricks? Very tricky, very tricky. Bill, you want to be the first Brummy Pope? Everyone's got to have a dream, right? Anyway, welcome everybody. Do you know what I'm going to do before we do anything? I'm going to plug things. Guys. We've got stuff to plug. We've got Slay, also available with a digital Whatsit. You can get it in a digital download now. And then, guys, there's just so much stuff on the website. I can't even remember what we've added to the website. What have we added? Oh, special messages. Not only can you get tailor-made songs, but you can get tailor-made messages now. We're calling it Proby Fans. Thought that might, appeal to you all. You like inserting things, don't you? Bill, can I do a Brummie accent? No. Anyway, I was in the middle of plugging things. Now, everybody, yes, more important than that, everybody, it's our 5-year anniversary and I need your thoughts, your memories and stuff. You will now find in, human, cover your eyes, and then you might actually finish saying this and not be distracted by anybody's messages, okay? Okay, you cover your eyes. So, we need stuff from you, whether it's fan art or memories or whatever. You will find in the link tree in our profile, you will find a link to our contact page so you can email us. And you will also find along the top with all the little icons, you'll find a little envelope that is our email address. So the next sleigh is all about our 5 years here And it wouldn't have happened without you. So this is your chance to send us material. It's okay, human, it's electronic. They can't send us any DNA-based things, don't worry. So please do have a think and do that. Okay? Okay? Everybody heard me? Paula, it especially wouldn't have happened without you, but it wouldn't have happened without anybody. Okay? So I need you all to share your material. Okay? Okay? And while you're going and looking at that and checking out the links, you can check out all the other links. Apropos, you want a spicy Kipo fic to share. By the way, there is some small print. I will, it'll be, wait, human, read out the small print. Where's the small print? We need the small print. What's the small print? Oh God, human, where is it? Wait, fine print. Anything you send can be used by us on any platform or in any publication in any way we choose, whether edited or kept in its original form or not used at all. It is entirely at our discretion. Your only payment will be the warm glow of satisfaction you feel at your participation and a fleeting moment of our respect. And I do mean fleeting. Are we clear? Are we clear? Good. Hello, Philip. By the way, everybody, is that, we've had subs, is that Ace and Frogis? You've both subbed, which has started a subwave. So if 3 more of you subscribe in the next couple of minutes, something will happen. Yeah. Not that sort of material, Miss Susie, not that sort of material. So anyway, I've missed a load of messages along the way. I suppose we need to ask. Wait. Yes, Frogis, you get the gist. Frogis and Ace, which song do you want? Hello, Art Mum. Frogis and Ace, which sub song do you want? YMCA, Copacabana, or I Will Survive? And then we'll sing those. And then we'll see whether you want the story or the escape room in the poll. Hello, Miss Jenny Snakehole. You're here to discuss the honey badger. Ace is feeling Copacabana. Are you? Sounds serious. Right, let's do that. What if we don't survive? Sue me, anachronista. So yes, anyway, as I was saying, everybody, have a think about your memories, some of the things that we've done together, and share whatever tickles your fancy. I know it's a very odd fancy that you have, and sometimes you tickle it, sometimes you spank it, sometimes you do everything in between, sometimes you put a leash around it and drag it in front of other people. But that's not really my business, so just share what one thinks one should. Well, I do Copacabana for Ace and see what Frogis wants. I'd mum tickle you. Woohoo! Their name was Ace. They became a live sub. Now they have cool emotes to use and the human to abuse. Make her do silly shit. It's fun, I must admit. And you get a badge next to your name so you won't want to quit. Now you're welcome. Welcome to live subs with weirdness, illusion and lots of confusion. Now you've live subbed. Now you can slay. Ba-da-dum. There you go. Frogis, what song did you want? Stop trying to repress and answer my question. Do I know any Rage Against the Machine Bill? Oh, Mucha, your crimes are many. But most notably amongst them are a girthy snake and a beaver, but hey. Frogis, what What sub song do you want? Come on. Come on. Come on, Froggies. The badgers... fucking Froggies. It's fucking... Okay, bad Froggies. Bad Froggies. Well, in that case, Froggies, I'm going to choose a song for you. And no, it's not going to be the Apple User song. There's no badger song. I'm going to sing my song because I want to. So no. I would say this was for Froggies, but that would be an absolute lie. Yes, and we have another tier of subscription now as well, guys. So subscribers, there's standard and there's super. And somewhere you can check it out, but I don't know where. So I'll just sing. I'm just a simple worm feared throughout the galaxy, but look into my eyes and see your own mortality. Most people look at me with terror and with fear, but to space chickens I am such a lovely dear. Hosting my escape rooms on a Sunday, Saturday full of death by snakes and fire. Knew I'd be the kind of worm one day chickens would desire. All together now! Lover of the space chicken, there was a worm that really was gone. Bletton's greatest love machine, global invasion using our spawn. So, welcome, Sondra. Just in time to do the singy bits. Nice. Yes, Yvonne, I probably should have done the beaver song and replaced it with badger, but I didn't. Oh well. Next time, and I'm sure there'll be a next time before this live is out, Yvonne. I have a feeling. Hello, Cheeky Charmaine. Right, now, do we want the story or do we want the escape room? Anachronista, could I trouble you to set the poll that is probably not going to answer this question in motion, please? It's going to go wrong. Froggies, hush. By the way, we've met our live goal as well. If anyone wanted, I know you want the Apple User song. I know. Apple User, I know. Please vote in the poll for whether we want the story or the escape room, and we will crack on. But the live sub goal. Froggies, you hush for no worm. That's the way you end up muted, you know, Froggies. Yeah. We don't have a chicken live tomorrow. We can't have a chicken live tomorrow. We've got Dead Carls Guess the Tune, the much delayed Dead Carls Guess the Tune. But hello, Ruth, you have arrived. Anyway, the live goal that we've just got was that we were going to get an explanation of the truth behind Bletton's Fertility Festival. And to do that, I think you either need me or Kure. So shall we say that next weekend we'll have Kure on to explain that for you all? Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Let's do that. I don't know why I'm making a lot of noises today, human. Have I had too much sugar? Please let the human know you got a cold-pressed juicer. Oh, human will be on the edge of her seat, Miss Janet. More utensils. How delightful. Yvonne, how about Zula and Teep's sibling? You mean Arresto? You want to know more about them? Well, maybe we'll have that as the next thingy. The next live goal is what I'm trying to say. So, What is it you want? Most of you want to stroke that beaver. I knew it. I knew it. Human, can I reach for the beaver without really breaking all the magic? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what magic? There they are. Look at them over there, all lonely. There we go. That was seamless, right? That was seamless. Do you see me stretch, did you? The fur just went on forever, didn't it? And I have to find the beaver. I sniffed it out, Sondra. Anyway, right, what you have all essentially voted for is you have voted for the escape room. Yvonne, like a mother cat moving her kittens, but kinda. I mean, we'll go with that because that's quite sweet. So yes. Bill says, shall we be nice to the human? Nah. Did we vote, Paula? Yeah, we voted just now. It was escape room or story. Or stroke that beaver. Yeah. Apple user, you saw something, did you? Did you see T-Po's cuffs? Oh. Right, here we go. Anyway, we voted, and I guess this is the closest we've ever been to a democracy. What's happening to me, human? I feel like someone else has stolen my thunder, clearly. Paula, you voted, but no, Paula, we've done it. No, Miss Janet, I don't think you need any more utensils. I don't think you need any. Okay? Okay. So, we're going to do the escape room and we'll see if it makes sense. Because you don't vote for a revote. This isn't a banana republic. We've had 3 or 4 people say hello and be right back today. I don't know what's wrong with everyone. Am I not exciting enough? Do I not hold people's attention? Anyway, yeah, Froggies, there's a lot of Froggies stickers in our arsenal at the moment. Paula and Apple user want to revote. I don't think I care. Apple user. I just don't. So we're going to do the escape room. Who knew? Who knew? Paula does not align with Apple user. Nah, Apple user. So Sondra, you also vote that we mute Apple user. We might. The live is but young. So here we go. You wake to find yourself laying on a cold stone floor. An odd musty smell fills your nose. You know you're somewhere old, but there's something else you can't quite place. You get to your feet and look around. Now that uncomfortable feeling makes sense. You're in an old church. First you try the door. You don't know why you bother, but you might get lucky one week. This week, however, isn't lucky. The door is sealed with a combination padlock. You'll need a 4-digit code to open it. You look around the rest of the church, but it looks very much like a stereotypical little country church. Candles, hymn board, a vicar passed out on the floor after raiding the communion wine, and half-empty bottle of said wine. Yep, all pretty stereotypical. But what does grab your attention is a door marked crypt. Unfortunately, it's locked and you'll need a key to open it. So that leaves, and I am suddenly aware that I didn't set up a poll for this. That leaves the hymn board, the candles, the vicar and the wine. Why don't we all just shout out like we used to in the old days? Hymn board, candles, vicar or wine? away we go. Quasley fan, you're in a church and you're a Muslim. That's okay. I'm in a church and I'm an atheist. I think if either of us are likely to combust into flames, it's probably going to be me. I mean, I'll be honest, I think worse things are going to happen to us in this church. And the vicar's on the floor, so it sounds like, you know, bad things have already happened. Apple user, I'm calling it now. They say the vicar. That's my impression of you, Apple user. Hello, Jello Dragon. Am I from the UK? Yes, I am. Yeah. Hello, Mo. Oh, wow. For a minute, I thought everyone was just shouting wine at me, and then I remembered that was... I remembered that was one of the choices. So we've got wine, hymn board. Candles, wine, hymn board, candles, candle. Wine, hymn board, candle, candle. Hello, Mo, you can't just keep saying wine. Does everyone want to go straight to the wine? It looks like wine wins. Wine wins? Wine wins. Jacob just says, bad things happen at church. Guys, it's okay. It's not a real church. And yeah, bad things do usually happen, but usually only our deaths. So don't worry about it. It looks like we're going to... It looks like we're just going to check the wine, guys. Don't worry. We're just going to check the wine. Okay. I must admit, human, this things are getting out of control fast, aren't they? I didn't think it would be because we're in some slightly decrepit church. Right, you decide to take a closer look at the bottle of wine and pick it up off the floor. Sadly, it's already half empty, but you suppose you can make do with that and take a swig. You almost spit it back out again. You've tasted a few things in your time, some not meant for human consumption, but this wine is potent. You chuckle to yourself as you wonder if it's not wine, but Holy Spirit. But before you know it, the bottle is empty. You stagger backwards, feeling the effects of the booze, and drop the bottle as you do. But by some amazing luck, the bottle smashes into an almost knife-shaped shard. You might be completely shit-faced, but you're pretty sure that might come in handy. Perhaps. Yvonne, what denomination is the church? I don't know, Yvonne. Right, okay, guys. I'll level with you. I'm not religious. Humanism never has been, has no upbringing in this sort of stuff. We just thought it might be this nice little parish church out in the middle of the English countryside that's, you know, slightly fallen down. It's just like not great. Yeah, Paula, Church of England, there we go. It's Church of England. So, you know, you should probably still keep an eye on the vicar, but, you know, he's more likely to give you cake than anything else. Statistically. Not perfect, I know, but statistically, you stand a better chance. Hello, Kaluna. What a lovely point for you to come into proceedings. What era was the church built in? It's very old. It's 14th century. Yeah. Guys. Guys, please. Can we... Guys, can we not have quite so many questions about the church? Please, it's... Oh, hello, rizzle me this. Okay, Yvonne, fun fact about some of the churches in the UK. They are really, really, really old. But what happened is when we had a civil war, first civil war in Europe, by the way, wow, well done, guys. Most of the churches just had all the shit ripped out and the walls painted white, and then they became different stuff. Yeah. And of course, all the Catholics got booted out with the forming of the Church of England in the 16th century. So there we go, Yvonne. That's what happened. So it might have been built as a Catholic church, but now it's Church of England. Okay, are we all happy now? Are we all okay? Okay? If you were a religion, I'd worship you. Okay, right, okay, Apple user, shut up. Right, guys, how is this difficult to believe, okay? Churches were built, and when they were built, they could have been built as Catholic, because that could have been the only Christianity in England at that point. I'm not even going to say the UK, I'm just going to say England, okay? That happened. Then, after it was built, Catholicism in England crumbled, okay? So all the churches de facto became Church of England. And then the next thing that happened is we became Puritan, which is like heavy ass. Heavy ass Church of England, okay? Like really strict. And then they ripped out all of the trappings of Catholicism that, frankly, this whole Church of England thing hadn't been asked to do up until then, because we sort of switched and swayed for quite a long time. Anyway, this isn't a history lesson, guys. This is an escape room. We're supposed to be escaping. This isn't a history of the Christian religion in the UK. Human, I wish we'd never done a fucking church. Why didn't we do another Wild West saloon or a school or a sausage factory? For the love of God, any God. I mean, even ancestors, if you're listening, I'll take you at this point. Someone, please. Okay. Thank you, Ruth. I am your glorious leader. I am. Anyway. Froggies, you've been going to the wrong sort of church, my friend. Yee-haw! Okay. Right. What type of wood is... It's not made of wood, it's cold stone. Weren't you listening, Apple user? Weren't you listening? Cold stone. Church sausages sound... delicious. I've been well and truly broken. No, Yvonne, we need a key to the crypt. No. Shh. Yes, Sondra, Henry VIII wanted to divorce a wife and couldn't. So he basically just said, fuck you to the Pope. Yeah. And that's why for quite a long time, Church of England didn't really have any substance behind it. There's, plenty of Protestant stuff happening around, but Church of England was slow on the uptake, and in many ways is quite unlike other Protestant sects. So there we go. I know, Yvonne, Yvonne, I just thought that there would be plenty of other stuff for us to talk about so that we didn't need to know. I also thought that generally speaking, based on based on based on what I know about you, I thought that, none of you were particularly religious that way inclined. I thought it would just just be fine. This is true. You can't say that to the Pope, and that's why there was a lot of trouble for some time afterwards. So, are we all happy with our brief history of of Christianity in the 16th and 17th century in England? Are we happy with that? Are we happy? Good. Come on now, come on. Hello, Martine. Good evening to you too. Crypt, it's a crypt, it's a crypt. Miss Janet, crypt. No anachronista. It is not a Mormon church, and it does have beautiful stained glass windows at the end above the altar. Yeah. Mo, you thought you were on the History Channel. Yvonne, we need something shiny to distract us. I know, right? Oh, Sandra, you are putting the human to work in so many ways. Yvonne, we chose wine and we drank all the wine, sadly. I could use a gallon of it right now. Anyway, what version of the Bible are they using? The King James VI, isn't it? That's what the... No, Raz, shut up. No, Raz, don't answer any more questions. Just start. Just carry on, human. Just carry on. Hello, House of Tism. You've joined us. You've just joined us for a brief history of Christianity in the UK. Apple users said New or Old Testament. Obviously, it's New Testament Apple user, otherwise they wouldn't be Christians. Yeah. Does the emotional support beaver have a crypt? Whoa, Miss Susie. Whoa. Welcome to Church Talk. Should have done the story. Oh, Apple use. The awful thing is that the story is still set in a fucking church, so it wouldn't have saved us anything. It really wouldn't. Froggus, I do need my lawyer. Ossuaries are weird, Anachronista. They're weird. Look, guys, we're going to look at the hymn book. I'm not even sure if I can get up to date with all of your messages. What was the... We don't know the vicar's name, Bill. We need a Church of England sticker next week. Honestly, guys, I did not imagine that would be a thing that you needed, but okay. What kind of shoes does the vicar have on? He's wearing black Crocs, actually. He's very trendy. Anyway, guys. Yeah, okay, Moochie, we're going to look at the hymn board. Right. Miss Janet, you're not picking holes in the vicar's choice of shoes, are you? He's on his feet a lot, you know. Anyway, right, but no more. Oh, see, I was going to say no more talk of this, but I really Really. All things blue and fluffy, all creatures great and small. No, anyway, no. Right. What are we looking at? We're looking at the hymn board. Okay. To the hymn board! Does he have religious charms on his clocks? They're all fish. Anyway. Oh, well, Bill, you see, now there's a question. We do have religions in space, but very much like you, we don't necessarily believe in them. But there will be a book that details some of these things coming in summer called Intergalactic Geographic, and that will answer all of your questions. To the hymn board. You decided to take a closer look at the hymn board. I know we didn't vote, but Jesus, really? Really? For a moment you were hoping that the numbers were the code to the padlock, but they don't quite add up. You've got 2 3-digit numbers on the board, which you presume are page numbers in a hymn book, and the padlock only requires 4 digits. You turn away from the board to look around the church. To your surprise, you can't see a single hymn book. You search the back of the pews, the altar, every little cubby hole and cupboard you can find, but there are simply no hymn books anywhere. How odd. Okay, next. The choice is candles or vicar. That's your next choice. You think I need Zula's papal headwear? Well, it's a bit big on me, and you know what it's like with the glitter. It goes everywhere. Do the hymn books come in large print? Do you know, I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a hymn book in my little floofy life. Can we put candles in the vicar? Ask permission first, Paula. Anyway, you should be shouting vicar or candles. Did Henry VIII get rid of the hymn books? No, but here's a funny thing. I don't know that there were hymn books then, because most people couldn't read, and even Bibles tended to be written in Latin. It was quite an issue. Oh God, one day we'll discuss what printing did for the growth of having Bibles in people's native languages, and what this did to the Catholic Church and the growth of Protestantism. But not today. Okay? Not today. There's only so much history that we can do. I don't want glitter in my floof. Where's the vicar? We'll find out if people vote liquor, House of liquor? Vicar? Don't lick your vicar, people. It's, well, I mean, they might get into trouble. Well, we're not the right domination. Right, we're going to look at candles. Guys, we're gonna do the candles, okay? We're gonna do the candles. If only because Mutu keeps saying it like 5 times now. They should have put in books in. Paula, you vote liquor, so do I. So do I. Oh, dear God. Like, I know you're always like this, but particularly today. I thought doing an escape room would, you know, keep you all on the straight and narrow. Humour, am I delusional? Why aren't blue thing, House of Tism, I am res. What flavour are the candles? Bitter tears and arsenic. Anyway, I am Rasputin to the... Oh, shit. Human, I was so worked up I couldn't even shout my name. I am Rasputin the Resplendent, and you will remember my name. You decide to take a closer look at the candles. You scratch your head. They're pretty unremarkable. If you weren't in a church, they'd be pretty odd, but you're not really sure what you're supposed to do with them other than light them, of course. But you quickly realise you can't. There's no matches or lighter and no candles are already lit. You suppose you'll have to find something. You do so love setting fire to things. Hello, Super Tiger Night. What does a koala drink on vacation? A pina koala. It's a very, very sweet joke. I fear we are far too insane for you. But I like it. Right, we're going to look at the vicar now. You decide to, I'm just moving on. You either grab hold of my fur and let me drag you, which we might both enjoy, or you can just explore the rest of the church at your leisure. You decide to take a closer look at the tipsy vicar. The first thing you notice is that he isn't tipsy. His condition is more permanent than that. The next thing you notice is that he's kind of hot, but whether he's hot for a vicar or hot for a corpse, you're not sure. Would you rather call him Daddy than Father? Poor Daddy Carl, poor dead Daddy Carl, poor dead Daddy... fuck it, poor dead tasty Daddy Carl. That's hard to say. You don't waste any time rummaging through his cassock for anything useful. And you're not disappointed. You find a lighter. DC is hot. Come on, Yvonne. You have eyes. You've seen him. You're just in denial. It was a lot of D's, anachronistic. Yes, Apple user, you called it. You called it. You called it. Okay, Mo, now we can light them up. Now we can light them up. Froggies, and both of them are still in your head. For now. For now. He does have the smooth singing voice. A singing voice so smooth it drops knickers left, right and centre. You take the lighter and begin lighting candles at random. In fact, it's hard to stop, and you look around the church in a frenzy for something else, anything else to burn. But before you get the chance, a snake appears and quickly slithers towards you. Its speed is almost as impressive as its girth, but it's also clumsy as fuck, and it knocks over the candles as it slithers, setting itself on fire and reducing itself to ashes in no time. You search the ashes, but there's nothing helpful. Why would there be? But as you begin setting candles up the right way, you notice one large candle is burnt down very quickly, revealing a large key hidden in the wax. You wait for the key to cool before handling it. It's sure to come in handy. So, Froggies, you keep your knickers on, do you? We'll see tomorrow, won't we? When DC starts singing, they be dropping. Just you wait and see. Just you wait and see. Don't eat the key. Don't eat the key. Bill, you're lost. That's okay, Bill. It's all about the journey. I mean, it's not so much a journey as a scramble. But yes, Yvonne, we get to go to the crypt now. Yay, us. You use the key from the candle to open the door to the crypt. You carefully walk down stone steps into the darkened space below, fully expecting something straight off the set of a horror film. What you actually find is an odd sort of storeroom filled with a random selection of junk. Not scary and barely even interesting. In one corner is a large taxidermy bear, and sat on a very old and chipped casket is a very ornate Bible. So ornate, you wonder why it's in here and not in the church. Bear or Bible, classic choice. Classic choice. Bear or Bible, away you go, everyone. Human is going to take a sip. I think she's earned it. Yeehaw! Yeah. Just made it. Just made it. Bear or Bible, not a bear. Bear or Bible. Bear or Bible. Yes, there was a small seizure there, Froggies. Thank you for the card music. Thank you. Human, I don't know why I looked up to heaven when you coughed. No, you can't pawn it. Who says that every crypt in a Church of England church doesn't have a large taxidermy bear in it? We've not been in enough. Clearly. Have we? Have we? No. Right, so, what was the choice? Was it bear or Bible? I don't remember. It's not about the journey, it's the vicar we snickered along the way. Don't like bear on... Okay, we're going to do bear. Human, I cannot get any sense out of them this week. Clooney, you've only been to Westminster Abbey and you didn't go to the storeroom to see bear. Exactly! If you had it done, you would have found it's chock full of bears. See? They're absolutely bursting at the seams with bears. All our little English churches. You decide to take a closer look at bear. You lean in for a hug, taking a deep breath filled with the scent of pine forests, cool rivers filled with mild salmon, and formaldehyde. As dear as bear is, you'll know you'll know you have to slice them open. If only you had something sharp. Bum, bum, bum. Do we have something sharp? Of course we have something sharp. You take the shard of broken bottle and cut through bear's hide. But of all the things you expect to fall out... After all, bear has been so kind over the years. You weren't expecting a tatty-looking hymn book. Does England have bears? Taxidermied ones, yes, in the crypt of every church. Real bears, I don't know, not for a few millennia, I don't think. Yes, Sandra, something sharp, but it wasn't my tongue. So we have a hymn book and we have a Bible. Hymn book or Bible? Hymn book or Bible? Hymn book or Bible? Oh, Yvonne. Imported from the colonies like all the other treasures. Anyway. In other news, Anachronist has eaten too many biscuits. Thanks for that, Anachronista. Importing taxidermy bears is a big industry. It was before the tariffs came in. You know how it is, Froggies, right? We taxidermied too many of them, right? There isn't a Space Desk Weekly, Sandra. Come on. Mo, Mo, Mo. Now listen up. Because if you're using Disney's Robin Hood as some sort of historical document, then I've got a lot to tell you. Oh, hello, Mr. Werewolf Dude. The voice of sanity amongst this nonsense. Right, we're going to look at the Bible. Okay. You decide to take a closer look at the Bible. In the dim light, you think the cover might even have gemstones on the cover. Surely this should be somewhere safe and secure. As you flip open the cover, your confusion grows. You turn page after page. This doesn't make any sense. Every page is blank. You wonder if it's an old film prop as you continue flicking through, eventually turning to a marked page. You run your fingers across it. It feels slightly different to the others. You hold it up to the light as best you can, but you can't see it very well. Has this page got some markings on it? So we need to do something with the Bible page, or we have the hymn book. Next choice, moving along. What colour are the gemstones? Pink and blue. Hello, Zara. You're a little bit late. Fucking good job, otherwise we never would have made it this far. We really wouldn't. Apple user says take the Bible to the candle. Mr. Werewolf Dude wants to check out the hymn book. Mo says, back to the hymns. Froggy says, light one on fire. At this point, Froggis, that would be my response too. Yes, Ruth Zara has arrived. And this time she crept in, didn't she? She literally crept into the crypt. Anyway. Oh, Mooch, you're going to use the ash from the snake to make a rubbing. Oh, that's a very traditional little... Anyway, what were we doing? We were going to... Apple user wanted to hold the Bible up to the candle. You tear out the strange page and hold it up in front of the lit candles. The markings on the page suddenly stand out bold and clear. It's a number 6 and a number 9. Oh, God, okay. You know how usually... You know how usually an hour in TikTok makes me guess something? Well, this just got harder. I've got to pick 2 objects that are the same shape. Hang on. Oh, phew. Wow, usually we just have to slide a thing. Human, that was hard. You only have 5 minutes to do it. We did it. So, shocking. It is 6 and 9. One of these things is not like the other. 2 of these things are kind of the same. Anyway, F1 is really tricky because the screen is really small and they only give you 5 minutes, and there's nothing like having a clock counting down to make everything so much more difficult. Am I right? I'm right. Yes, welcome to the latest editions of Robots versus Aliens. Anyway, that only leaves hymn books, everybody. Oh, human, that's the wrong thing. Oh, that leaves hymn books. And, for a minute I thought human didn't have a thing. I thought human had messed up. Miss Susie, you're on bacon croissant number 2. Such a hard life. You use the hymn book to flick the pages indicated by the 2 numbers on the hymn board. The first hymn has the number 6 scribbled on the page. The second has the number 9 scribbled on the page. Bum, bum, bah. How was that for dramatic? Which means that we're coming up for our grand ending. And not a moment too fucking soon. Froggies, I know, are we in a church or something? Okay. Okay. You march to the door and enter the code in the padlock. That was all pretty easy. And not nearly as scary or weird as you thought. In fact, as you pull the padlock away, you can't help but feel a little disappointed. You've barely had the thought when you hear a noise from the other end of the church. The sound echoes throughout. It sounds like something falling on the floor in the crypt. You were just thinking how disappointingly straightforward this was, but do you really want to investigate the noise? Choose. Do you check the noise or do you continue escaping? Check or continue, check or continue. Those are your choices. Miss Susie, you're on a diet, so it's only 3 small bacon croissants and 2 cups of tea. Quite right, Miss Susie. That sounds a very nutritionally balanced start to the day. And if anyone says otherwise, it's only extreme jealousy talking. Oh, a lot of you are saying continue. A lot of you are saying continue on your way. So that's what we'll do first. Yvonne, you had Fruit Loops. I know, right? No bacon croissants here. Oh, God, we've got a poll. Anyway, I know Apple user Miss Susie has such a hard life. Hello, Kitty. You're new here. Welcome, Kitty. I'll be honest, Kitty. This is pretty weird. And you're either going to instantly make yourself at home and never leave, or you're going to run screaming. There won't be any in-betweens, okay? But you are indeed welcome. So, okay, so some of you do want to go and see what the noise is. Right. Well, we are going to... Oh, B is an invalid choice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, B, I'll be honest, you can't make it worse with option B, guys. You really can't make it worse. No, don't, no, Miss Janet, no. Right, so this is what happens if you ignore the noise and continue trying to escape. You push open the door to the church and you're about to step through when you hear more noises, this time from above you. You look up to see the roof tremble as you hear the sound of wood breaking. You barely have time to register that the roof is about to collapse before you're buried in splintered wood and broken tile. As the dust settles, you almost can't believe you're not dead yet. You begin pushing rubble off you, but as you try to move, you realize a heavy oak beam is pinning you down. You look around, but there's nothing within reaching distance that could help you. You take comfort from the fact the roof collapse made a lot of noise. Enough people must have heard it, so help should be coming. You barely allow yourself to feel relief before the scent of burning wood and the haze of smoke makes you panic all over again. You thought the debris would have extinguished the candles and smothered the flames, but apparently, and not for the first time, you are very wrong. The fire spreads fast. So fast you wonder what the church was made of, or what the parishioners did to piss God off so bad. You're just waiting for the words, "and you're dead," when suddenly it begins to rain. You watch with relief as the rain extinguishes the fire, and somewhere in the distance you hear the sound of sirens getting closer. Rescue is near. And you take comfort from this. Just as a loud clap of thunder sounds overhead and a bolt of lightning strikes straight through your core. And you're dead. So there you go. You died in a freak accident. I did say it was an old church. It's a very old church. Yeah. At least you didn't get burnt. I know, right? That would have been an awful way to go. Struck by lightning, though? Yeah. Oh, get you, Yvonne, being all sassy. Oh no, did we scare we scared Kitty away? Oh well, we warned them. We warned them. Anyway, the Church of Bear was badly built, indeed. Right, so now, what was the noise, Yvonne? What was the noise indeed? Okay, is everyone ready? You decide. Oh yeah, I remember now. You decide to check the noise and walk carefully and quietly down the stone steps into the crypt. The light is dim, but nothing looks different to earlier. You're about to dismiss the noise completely when you notice a door at the back of the crypt. You don't remember seeing it before, but it's slightly open, and a sliver of light emanates from it. Too curious for your own good, you push open the door and peer through. You've seen some weird stuff, but this is a new one. It's a massive organ. Steady. And it's playing itself. Steady. You walk closer, listening to the You walk closer, listening to the dramatic music emanating from the pipe organ. You wave your arms through the air in front of the keyboard, expecting to find, well, you're not really sure, but there's no one there. Unable to resist pressing something you really shouldn't, you give in to temptation and press a random key. The music stops instantly, and a heaviness fills the air. Suddenly you find yourself sucked into one of the pipes, ripped and shredded apart as you pass from pipe to pipe before finally being ejected in a horrifying chord and splattered across the room as human goo. And you're dead. There we go. Did you enjoy that, everybody? I must admit, we've never done that one before. You know, like we've had a lot of deaths now, but I don't think we've ever had death by pipe organ. Have we? It was unexpectedly horrific. Excellent. You think you were possessed by ghost goats? Miss Susie, you've had your 3 mini. I like the way mini is being emphasised more and more. And Mike is refusing to make you one more. Whoa, what? Mike! You animal! Hang your head in shame. Go and make one more. There we go. You're welcome, Miss Susie. Whoa! Hello, Josh. Josh has arrived. Mo, you thought you were going to live. After we haven't had any ghost goats in ages. No, we haven't, have we? Yeah. What's everyone's favourite shoes? No, Zara. No, Zara. No. Josh, you like a clog? Really? That seems... I don't even know the word. Josh, you've left me speechless. Anyway. Right. Espadrilles can be nice, but they're also quite annoying, aren't they, if you're honest, Miss Janet? Yeah. Oh, God, trust Apple user to have the most complicated fucking answer you've ever heard. Bill, I believe you. Zara. You want a beaver slipper, which, frankly, I mean, if it's not a sex act, it should be. In the meantime, what song shall I sing? Should we sing the Beaver song but put Badger to it and see what it's like? Let's do that. Which was actually Yvonne's idea. So no, let's see if I can find it. Come on, human. Let's see if we can do this, shall we? Yvonne the human is broken. That really did. Yeah. Anyway, clip nails are vital, Sarah. No, Miss Janet, I don't think we need to. There we go, Miss Susie. You're welcome. I cannot stand injustice in any form. From genocide to croissants. Kyle, what do you mean half of today's live was educational? We've done the full 100%, baby. Will this work with the badger? There's a line I didn't know I was going to say. From a heavy pet to a leisurely stroke. From a strong massage to a playful poke. It'll go from relaxed to oh so eager when you pet your emotional support badger. There's always time to give it a pet. Ba-ba-ba-bum, but don't be surprised if it begins to get wet. Shoo-ba-dee-doo, the increasing moisture is its special feature. Tra-la when you pet your emotional support badger. Little honey likes to have a fuss made. Rub, stroke and massage too. Make the time to have a little play. And keep it up for an hour or two. If it's early in the morning or late at night. Stroking your friend is always a delight. Show some love to that timid little creature and pet your emotional support badger. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. So there we go. Froggis, 3 minutes, as many as that. You shock me, Froggis. That's not what I'd heard. Anachronistic, can I do something about the pollen? Oh, you're lucky. The pollen on my planet was very different, had very different effects. But we won't go into that. We won't go into the summer frenzy that used to happen. I mean, there are plenty of reasons for Tress had to go, you know, I'm just saying. Just exposing your badgers enough for you, Josh. Excellent. Oh, it clung. It clung, Anachronista. Mr. Werewolf Dude, you'd like a hug? Go on. I'm just an old softy now, aren't I? Bring it in. Bring it in. There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo! Who squeezed? I'll have to tell Bettin. I've divorced over less, you know. Yeah. Matted fur is the worst. Oh, so it was you, Kyle, Somdra. Did you both squeeze? Did you both? Hello, Tig. Where's my what? Do I use dry shampoo? One day, Miss Janet, one day I will share my whole regimen in a video. No, Josh, don't do that. My bonkai friend. Who's that? Is that DC? DC will be here tomorrow doing Guess the Tune 90s edition. Yeah. I like the way I have to ask as if like, well, everyone else's eyes are so normal, right? As if I couldn't figure it out. No, Froggies, not ABBA. Zula's pelt care routine is entirely up to them. Yeah. Josh, I'm not going there, okay? As tempting as it is, I'll be honest, beaver slipper nearly killed the human. I daren't go there. But we will do one more song before we go. What song should we have? What do we think? Someone shout. Beaver. Okay, your song, Somdra's. We'll do Somdra's song. Carl, did you just miss Beaver Slipper? Did you? Did you? It's a Zara thing. Dick, I'm pretty, thank you. I know. Froggy says loop song. Mr. Werewolf, dude, you missed my song at the start, I'm afraid. Yeah. Right, we're going to do Somdra's song. How about that? The life kept freezing. Well, you didn't miss much other than suggestions. Zara was talking about footwear, you see, and I presumed that it was, you know, not footwear that she was talking about. Yeah. So, right, which one is Somdra? That one. Oh, it's a fast one. Human, we've got to buck ourselves up. Oh, Paula, your kid distraction is gone and the live is ending. We can't do a 24-hour live. It'll kill us after the church palaver. Brief history of Christianity in England. Miss Susie, you'd like a pair of girthy slipper slipper snakes? Girthy snake slippers. No, not 40 out. No. Thank you for my gifts, Josh. Right. This is Somdra's song. Oh, okay. No, not 10. This isn't. No, not 10 hours. Yes, Josh, you are level 12. That means Josh is a bigger fan than any of the rest of you, by the way. Okay, here we go. I know it's hard for you to share your emotions. This is an odd way to express your devotion. I'm sure you love me with all of your soul, but you antagonize as much as any troll. Yeehaw! Do you think you are? Because I'm a star. Are you my troll? Or my fan from afar? Yeehaw! You are always scathing, singing, and shit flinging. Who do you think you are? Taunting, steering, mocking, cheering. Don't you know I'm a star? Biting, scolding, scoffing, faulting. All of these hopes are caustic, harsh, sarcastic, smart as my fan from afar. Oh, I'll be honest, Somdra. That was very much tailored for Zula, wasn't it? Yeah. Whew. Oh. And as ever, it's hard to believe when one's just said, but love you all. If you too would like your own song, follow the link in my profile and you can purchase one. Josh, you're going to cosplay Zula, right? Froggies, is that what that means? Yes. Josh loves me more than you all do, more than the rest of you do. Yeah. So Froggies, you feel the love, good. Froggies, you're going to cosplay as Zelo, of course you are. Mr. Werewolf Dude, do I have a magazine and Patreon? I'm so pleased you asked me that. Paula, you think you need personal messages from us all? Right, so you can now get personalised messages via the website, the same way you can get your personalised song. If you want to do as Miss Janet Snakehole has suggested and send information about your favourite shoes or your favourite cutlery or any other weird shit, you will now find on the link tree in our bio, at the bottom there's a link straight to the contact page, or at the top amongst the icons there's a little envelope which will allow you to email us directly. So do get in touch, and do also send us anything to help us celebrate our 5-year anniversary this summer. There's also Slay, which is not only available as a physical copy, but you can also purchase as a download now, amongst other things. God, there's books, t-shirts, mugs, oh, you name it. Fluffy birds, vials of oblivion. Yeah. You have the page bookmarked under me. Zula wouldn't like that. Zula would not like that. Nuh-uh. Josh, you want to cosplay DC with your boyfriend at night? Josh, I say this with love. DC is quite randy, though. But what are you going to do about the eye hanging out? Or do I not want to know? Do I not want to know? Miss Susie, is there a price list? It's 30 quid for a song, 30 quid for a message. You'll see on the website. It's all quite straightforward. Paula, but do I have kettles? No. Fluffy birds, yes, Froggies, you know. And plushies like stuffed beavers as well, Mutu, yes, obviously. Yeah, you're right, Josh, I didn't want to know. Anyway, Josh is going to get a t-shirt. Okay. The one that says Yulu by any chance? Or is there one that says I have arrived, or is there a mug that says I have arrived? I don't remember. Anachronist, you want a stuffed beaver? But don't we all, darling, don't we all? Hello, Dark X. You need to know some Raslaw, do you? Mo, you want a Zula crockpot? Give it time, Mo. Give it time. It'll all happen. Yeah, Josh, there's I have arrived, and I can't remember what we put it on. I think we put it on a mug. I don't think we put it on a t-shirt, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, you'll find it in the... if you go to the website, it's on the T-mail section. You'll find it there. I created a community of peace and love. I created a community of chaos and sarcasm, I think. Anyway, yeah, there are t-shirts that say, t-shirts and mugs, and they say things like "You lube" and "I have arrived" and "Corpsify" and other stuff. Guys, you should be looking. Come on, I've got cool shit everywhere. Buy some. Otherwise, there won't be a year 6. Thank you. Confusion and debauchery. Accurate. Paula, I have arrived is on hoodies and t-shirts. There we go. Michelle is snake hole human sounds better. We didn't manage to unalive her. All I can say is, guys, You've got to try harder. She's survived another week. Hello, lioness. Rawr, hello. A little nonsense now and then. Yes. You're going to buy U-Loop for your grandma. Josh, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. I'm going to say hello to Jenny as well. Hello, Jenny. You've swept in, throwing roses here and there. Thank you. Does it come in granny sizes? Josh, it depends on the size of your granny. I'll be honest, they do have a good size range. Yeah. I wouldn't use them otherwise. I care. So Carl, so back to the educational information. No, guys, I think it's about time to end the live. So don't forget, buy the shit. We stick around. That's how it works. So what can I show you from Slay that's kind of fun? We've got cocktail recipes too in there. Guess which character they're about. Josh, I don't think any t-shirt is going to help with that, to be honest. If you want to know a little bit more about me, I have a bio page in the new Slay, which you can also buy as a download. I don't think I mentioned that, did I? Froggy, so how big is your granny? It's definitely time to end the live. I know, right? I know. Anyway, Dark X, when am I going to start that war? Sooner than you think. Lemon drop cocktail. No. These are all cocktails based on each of us. And they do, you know, work. Even if you can't get some of the more extravagant ingredients. And don't forget Patreon. We have Patreon as well. And just, if you don't know what Patreon is, it's a place where you can sign up. You can sign up for free and get our free content. There's lots of free stuff there. Or you can subscribe. Just saying. And then you get exclusive new stuff. Just saying, if you don't know what Patreon is, it's just a website. Any prune cocktails for Josh's granny? No. Prunes are weird, right? Kyle, how much fun was it coming up with the cocktails based on different characters that you thought of? It was good. Has the human tried to make each cocktail? Look, I'm not saying that they're not made from personal experience, but I'm just saying that they work. None have prune juice. Okay. Can we buy a cocktail recipe like a Josh tale? Human Father did not make the cocktails. The last time Human Father made cocktails, it was when he and Human Aunt came back off their cruise and they'd had and enjoyed pina coladas, and Human Father tried to make one, and it was this horrible brown mush that just tasted of booze, and it had bits in it where he'd put coconut milk in it, and it hasn't mixed in, and no one drank it except him and Human Aunt, and Human Aunt was very, very ill the next day. There's a sweet little anecdote to end it on. The lube cocktail. Josh. Ugh. Check the website tomorrow, and maybe personalised cocktail recipes will be an option. Okay? Froggies, if you like drinking brown mush and getting caught in the rain, yes, technically everything is edible once. Mr. Snaggle, you've got a slushy machine? Wow, Miss Janet Snakehole's got all the gizmos. Gizmos, hasn't she? Anyway, wasn't I trying to leave? Wasn't I trying to leave? Weren't we trying to end this? A what? A what, Yvonne? Mixers. Oh, Yvonne, where's the fun in that? You have... They just all taste of sugar, don't they? Everyone's getting a bit too excited about all of this. Oh, Mr. Werewolf Dude, how's a human father doing on the bass guitar? You know, the other day, when someone just said, "Oh, I can hear music," and you all said it sounded very good. Well, when the human went downstairs, it was her nephew. That's why it sounded very good. So human father practiced like every morning for like 3 days in a row and then didn't. That's how it's going. Anyway. You can sign up when you want, but you can never leave. Cluna. Oh, hello, Emma. If you had been but a minute later, you wouldn't have called me at all. I'm trying to sign off, but I have been for about 10 minutes now. Anyway. We will not be on Britain's Got Talent. Don't worry, Sondra. No. Typical Emma, I know. Miss Susie, you're coming back to Blighty. Really? Can you get bored of, although actually, no, I don't blame you. Anyway, so don't forget to join DC tomorrow when presumably we'll have part 2 of a brief history of English churches. So until then, everybody, I'm afraid that it is time for the finger of doom. Paula, you can flash your floofy anus for all you want. Oh God, human, where's the finger of doom? There's the finger of doom. Oh, Kyle just shouted Trond. Oh, there will be more thingies coming up, more Zulu lingo. Don't you worry about that. In the meantime, everybody, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for all the gifts. I know you give a lot of gifts. Thank you. And thank you for your comments and thank you for your time. Thank you for the chaos. Just, like 10% less next time, yeah? And accusate you all. Well remembered. So anyway, I am going to sign off now. Thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you for all your gifts and your likes and everything else. Don't forget that Carl, I think all the lingo ones are in one playlist at the moment. I think there's only 4 of them. Anyway, Bersy, Forkin for joining me. I cannot believe this is going to be our sign off now. Forkin for joining me and Acquisite.